Gwen Stefani claims she and Blake Shelton have a third party in their marriage. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Gwen Stefani claims that the secret to her successful and happy marriage with Blake Shelton is due to a third party active in their relationship. Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton leave room for Jesus. In a recent interview on the Drew Barrymore show, the Hollaback Girl singer, 55, discussed the best advice she's received since marrying Shelton, 48, in 2021. Best advice would probably be to make sure you have a third party, Stefani remarked, pointing skyward as if to God. Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton recap their spring break trip in the Ozarks. Such an unforgettable time. The Grammy winner opened up about their marriage, stating that she preferred dating evenings at home to going out. "I'm literally a couch, blanket, and chips," she stated. "I just have the whole thing. The dog's down right there, and then we have two couches, and Blake's on that couch, and we're like, hi. I would sit next to him, but he's gigantic, and we don't fit anywhere," commented Stefani with a laugh. She also informed Barrymore, 50, that she prefers long walks to late-night conversations. "I believe it will be a long stroll because I am fatigued at the time. I am so tired," she said. "I love to be in bed early." Stefani and Shelton met while working on The Voice in 2014. At the time, she was married to Gavin Rossdale, who was married to Miranda Lambert. The now spouses began dating in 2015, following their divorces, and will marry in 2021. Stefani released a deluxe version of her Bouquet album last month, which included a new song called Still Gonna Love You written with Phineas. Gwen Stefani releases deluxe version of Bouquet, featuring acoustic song Still Gonna Love You with Phineas. "This song is about love," she explained in a statement. "A love that can't be broken, a love that no matter what is always going to be there, and a love that can always bring you back home." Shelton is preparing to release his new album, for recreational use only, next month. The project will include a new duet with Stefani, titled Hangin' On. Earlier this year, the country artist posted a selfie of himself embracing Stefani to celebrate Valentine's Day, captioning it, "Happy Valentine's Day to my forever Valentine. I love you." When Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton met on the set of NBC's The Voice, few could have predicted the soulful connection that would evolve from their shared heartbreak. She was the California girl with ska roots and chart-topping pop hits. He was the country crooner from Oklahoma with a heart as vast as the plains. Two worlds collided, two pasts healed, and something extraordinary began. But in a recent interview, Gwen shared a revelation that sent waves through her fan base. There is a third party in their marriage. Not a scandal, not a secret, but a spiritual presence that shapes everything. "We've always had someone else in the relationship with us," she said, smiling. "God. He's the third party in our marriage." Love born from pain. Back in 2015, Gwen and Blake were both navigating heartbreak. She was fresh from her highly publicized divorce from Gavin Rossdale. He had ended a decade-long marriage with Miranda Lambert. For two people used to performing under the spotlight, their emotional turmoil was no secret. "I didn't see it coming," Gwen has said of meeting Blake, "but God knew." Their shared experiences, rooted in sorrow and self-discovery, brought them closer. As Gwen describes it, their healing didn't happen separately, but together. And it was during that time she began to reconnect with her faith. The Oklahoma shift. When Gwen moved part-time to Blake's Oklahoma ranch, her world transformed. "Everything slowed down," she said. "There were no paparazzi, no red carpets. Just us, the land, and time." But that quiet lifestyle also challenged her identity. Was she still Gwen Stefani if she wasn't in stilettos? Blake encouraged her to be still, to reflect, and to pray. "He didn't push religion on me," Gwen said. "But I saw how much peace he had, and I wanted that too." The prayer that started it all one evening, after a simple dinner of grilled fish and fresh corn from their garden, Gwen found herself sitting alone on their back porch, The stars were out. The night was quiet. And something stirred. I prayed, she confessed. Out loud. For the first time in years. I thanked God for Blake. For peace. For the confusion. For everything. And in that moment, I felt something click. That prayer became the first of many. And it was through those whispered moments in the dark that Gwen began to feel like herself again. Only now, a deeper, truer version. Chapter 5. Blending Families, Binding Faith. With Blake stepping into a stepfather role for Gwen's 3 sons, family became a spiritual experience. Every Sunday became sacred, not always with church pews, but with intention. We pray together, Gwen said. We talk about gratitude. We ask God to guide our family. Blake, known for his down-home charm and humble heart, took his role seriously, not just as a mentor or friend to Gwen's kids, but as a man striving to lead with faith. A Song for 3 music, as always, became their sanctuary. One song in particular, a ballad the couple wrote together but never released, is simply titled 3. It's about us, Gwen said, and the presence that's always with us. The lyrics say, when it's just us 2, it's always really 3. Because love like this comes down from eternity. The song sits quietly in a digital vault, perhaps waiting for the right moment to be shared. The public and the private. Though their love story plays out on Instagram and in interviews, Gwen insists the most powerful parts are never seen. People think it's all about the glam and red carpets, she said. But some of the most meaningful moments with Blake are in the quiet. Holding hands while we pray, laughing at dinner, just being present. In fact, Gwen believes that their decision to put faith at the center has protected their relationship from public pressure. Chapter 8. Facing the Storms. No relationship is perfect, even those divinely rooted. Gwen and Blake have faced rumors, career demands, and differing lifestyles. Sometimes we disagree, Gwen admitted. But we come back to the center. We come back to God. That's our constant. Blake, in his usual unflappable way, once said, if Gwen's the storm, God's the anchor. Planting seeds. In the garden they share, Gwen and Blake plant more than vegetables. Each seed, they say, represents a prayer, a dream, a hope. It's funny, Gwen muses. I used to measure success in records sold or fashion shows walked. Now it's in how many tomatoes grow, how often we laugh, how deeply we love. Their love story is less about fairy tales and more about faith, less about flashy moments and more about sacred ones. The third party forever. As Gwen looks toward the future, with new music, more family memories, and hopefully peace, she remains grounded in the belief that she and Blake are never truly alone. We're not just husband and wife, she said. We're partners. We're believers. And we're walking through this life with God beside us. And for them, that third party isn't a wedge. It's a bond. Stronger than fame. Deeper than distance. Everlasting. Thanks for watching this video. And please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.